Most people think that Profit First is an accounting system. And that misunderstanding alone is why so many business owners say, I tried it and it didn't work for me. So in this video, I'm going to clear that up once and for all. Hi, I'm Jenna Mercredi, your Profitable CFO. And I help small business owners make more money, pay themselves regularly, and get their time back using clear cash flow strategy instead of guesswork. And on this channel, I'm going to talk about all the money stuff that most business owners were never taught. And this video is going to be a perfect example of what I mean by that. So I'm starting with one of the biggest misconceptions I hear quite often about using the Profit First system in your business. And that is, Profit First is not an accounting system. It doesn't replace your accounting software. It doesn't change your chart of accounts other than adding a few more bank accounts, right? It doesn't redo your bookkeeping or your tax filings. Your accountant is still going to do your accounting. Your bookkeeper is still going to do your bookkeeping. But Profit First is a cash system that's going to sit on top of all of it. It's a cash flow management system, but actually more specifically, it's a behavioral-based cash flow management system. Because the truth is, most business owners don't have a math problem, right? But they do have a money behavioral problem. And that's why we use the Profit First system. And I'm talking to you from experience. My business was exactly the same, and I'll probably talk about it in later videos. So yeah, logistically, we're going to set up a bunch of bank accounts. That's for sure. That's a given. But we're not setting them up just because, or because we love complexity. That's not the point. We're doing it so that those accounts can act as an umbrella over top of your entire accounting system. Yes, they're still going to be linked to your general ledger. No, your accounting software does not need to change. Your reports are still going to work in the exact same way. The only difference is that instead of keeping your money in one pot and hoping it behaves inside your business, we're going to tell it what its jobs are before we go to spend it. So we're going to intentionally put some of it to profit, some of it to taxes, some of it to owner's pay, and most of it to operating expenses. Because this, by separating it, is going to allow you clarity to know what decisions you need to make about spending your money. And that separation alone, it's going to change how you think, going to change how you decide, and definitely change how you're going to spend your money. Because when you have all that money available to you, it's really easy to spend. But when you intentionally separate it and become selective, you get to stop guessing. You get to stop reacting, and you stop wondering why your business looks profitable on paper, but feels broke in real life. So Profit First doesn't ask you to be better with money. What it actually does, it forces clarity so that clarity changes the behavior. So I want to be clear about this. Clarity changes the behavior. So Profit First, that's why it works with any accounting software. That's why it works for sole proprietors. That's why it works for incorporated businesses. That's why it works whether you're making $50,000 a year or $2 million plus a year. Because cash is cash. Money moves in and out of every business in the exact same way. So if you've ever said, Profit First didn't work for me, it felt confusing, I didn't see results, I'm sorry to say, but chances are it wasn't the system. It was the misunderstanding of what the system can actually do for you. All right, so that's what I've got for you today. My name is Janet Mercredi, and if you want to see how Profit First could actually behave inside your business, I encourage you to download the Profit Maximizer calculator. I have the link below. It's going to show you how much profit your business should be generating on your very next sale without you having to work more hours. And if you like this video, I encourage you to like and subscribe to this channel because I'm just getting started. We're going to go much deeper from here. So my name is Janet Mercredi, and I'll catch you in the next video.